Hey, collective. I have a channeled message for some of you, and I find this one to be very interesting. I'm not even exactly sure why I received this, but sometimes it be like that. So, I'm just being obedient. I am picking up on a group of people who participate in organized crime. I don't know if this is like a mafia group, if they label themselves as that or not, basically. But this is what they do. And either the boss or one of the bosses of this group of people, they have been suspecting for quite some time that they have a traitor in their midst. A leak, a mole, whatever you want to call it. So this boss energy, they decided to get this group of people together for a meeting over dinner. And this boss energy, they are not stupid, right? I don't think they let anyone know about their suspicion. They called this meeting like as a lighthearted get-together, if that makes sense. All the while, though, they had a trick up their sleeve. Apparently, there is some, I don't really know what you would call it, like old mafia trick is what comes to my brain, but in reality, this is witchcraft. But it's like an old tradition. People involved in organized crime or the mafia, they've been using this witchcraft trick for a long time. Apparently, you take a new bottle of wine, and after you open it, you whisper a word into the wine bottle. And typically it is a random word, like a completely random word. One that you would not typically think that would be used between people like this. For instance, let's say frog. You wouldn't think that a group of mafia people would be using the word frog. And that's just an example. I don't even know where that came from. But that's what they do. And then they take that bottle of wine and they serve it to everyone at the table. Then it's like throughout the night, throughout the conversation, if that word that was whispered into the bottle, if it comes out of someone's mouth, again, randomly, in conversation, then it's like, bingo. That person is the traitor. That person is the leak. They are up to some sort of trickery or treachery. They are not to be trusted. And it worked. That is the message that I received. Whoever was dishonoring the group, whoever was running their mouth in a way that they shouldn't be, that person, basically, they made their self. They told on their self because the witchcraft, it worked. They said frog or whatever that particular word was. So yeah, there's a group of people who participate in organized crime, and they now know who the traitor is.